The room fell silent. You know that kind of silence that makes your heart skip a beat, the kind that makes you wonder if you just witnessed something that will change everything. Well, buckle up because what happened next involving Maurice Sam has left the entire Nollywood community buzzing like bees in a honey factory. Someone dropped a comment that hit harder than a Nollywood slap scene, and Maurice's reaction. Let's just say it spoke volumes without him saying a single word. We've all been in that awkward moment where someone says something publicly that makes everyone's eyebrows shoot up faster than a rocket launch, right? But when you're a celebrity, these moments don't just fade away, they become the talk of the town, the subject of countless WhatsApp group discussions, and the kind of gossip that spreads faster than butter on hot bread. This particular incident involving Maurice Sam has all the ingredients of a blockbuster drama: mystery, romance hints, public reactions, and a smile that has launched 1,000 speculations. The drama unfolded when someone boldly referred to Maurice Sam as in-law in a public setting. Now, before you start thinking this was some casual family gathering, let me paint you the full picture. This wasn't whispered behind closed doors or shared in private messages. This was out there, loud and clear, for everyone to hear. The audacity of it all. In Nigerian culture, calling someone in-law isn't just a casual term you throw around like confetti at a wedding. It's loaded with implications, expectations, and enough family drama to fuel an entire Nollywood trilogy. Here's where the plot thickens like properly made EBA. Maurice Sam was right there, present and accounted for, when this bombshell was dropped. And his reaction. The man didn't deny it. He didn't look shocked, confused, or even madly surprised. Instead, he was laughing and smiling like someone who just won the lottery and found out his favorite restaurant is giving out free meals for life. That smile, my friends, was the kind that makes you wonder what secrets are hiding behind those pearly whites. You know how in those Nollywood movies, there's always that moment when the camera zooms in on someone's face, and you can practically hear the dramatic music playing in the background. Well, Maurice's reaction was giving us all those vibes. The man was glowing, practically radiating happiness like a human disco ball. His laughter wasn't the nervous kind that people do when they're caught off guard. It was genuine, comfortable, the kind that suggests he was perfectly fine with the label being thrown around. But wait, there's more to this story than meets the eye, and trust me, the full evidence is juicier than the ripest mango in the market. The storyteller, who witnessed this entire exchange, has promised to spill all the tea, and when someone promises to reveal full evidence in the age of social media, you know it's about to get real. We are talking screenshots, videos, voice notes, and probably a full documentary-style breakdown that would make investigative journalists jealous. The timing of this revelation couldn't be more perfect, because Maurice Sam just achieved something that has the entire entertainment industry standing up and taking notice. The man has officially hit 2 million subscribers on YouTube, and let me tell you, in the world of content creation, that's like climbing Mount Everest while juggling flaming torches and reciting Shakespeare backwards. It's a massive achievement that places him in an elite category of Nigerian content creators who have successfully cracked the YouTube code. This milestone is particularly sweet because YouTube has now become Maurice's strongest platform, overtaking his Instagram and TikTok followings like a well-oiled machine overtaking a bicycle on the highway. While other actors are still trying to figure out how to make their Instagram stories engaging enough to keep viewers for more than 3 seconds, Maurice has built an empire on YouTube that generates consistent views, engagement, and most importantly, revenue that would make his bank account smile as widely as he did during that in-law incident. The journey to 2 million wasn't an overnight success story that happened faster than you can say in Nollywood magic. Last year, Maurice celebrated hitting his first million subscribers, and back then, it felt like reaching the peak of Mount Kilimanjaro, exhausting, exhilarating, and absolutely worth celebrating. But this year, he didn't just maintain that momentum, he doubled it, proving that his content strategy is more effective than a perfectly timed punchline in a comedy skit. With this achievement firmly under his belt, Maurice Sam has started referring to himself as the #1 Nollywood actor, and honestly, who's going to argue with those numbers? When you have 2 million people voluntarily choosing to subscribe to your content, clicking that notification bell, and eagerly waiting for your next upload, you've essentially built your own personal army of fans who are more loyal than dogs and more dedicated than students during exam season. But here's where Maurice's strategy gets interesting, and some might say controversial. On his YouTube channel, he consistently positions himself as the lead character in almost all his productions. We're not talking about occasional starring roles or sharing the spotlight. This man has made himself the main character in his own cinematic universe more consistently than a Marvel superhero. Every thumbnail features his face, every storyline revolves around his character, and every dramatic moment is designed to showcase his acting range. Some critics might call this approach narcissistic, but let's be real, it's brilliant marketing disguised as creative control. While other actors are waiting for directors to give them leading roles, Maurice created his own platform where he's the director, producer, star, and probably the guy who decides what everyone has for lunch on set. He's essentially become the Tyler Perry of Nollywood YouTube, building an entertainment empire where he controls every aspect of the narrative. The strategy of rarely giving the spotlight to others might seem selfish to some, but from a business perspective, it's genius-level brand building. Maurice understands that people subscribe to channels for consistent personalities, not rotating casts that change more frequently than Lagos traffic patterns. His audience knows exactly what they are getting when they click on his videos. Maurice, I'm delivering drama, comedy, romance, and entertainment value that's more reliable than your favorite neighborhood generator. This approach has created a level of audience loyalty that marketing executives dream about in their sleep. His fans don't just watch his content, they actively promote it, share it, repost it, and defend it with the passion of sports fans supporting their favorite team during the World Cup final. They've become unpaid marketing ambassadors who spread his content across social media platforms faster than news of fuel scarcity spreads through Lagos. The aggressive promotion strategy employed by both Maurice and his fanbase has created a snowball effect that keeps growing bigger and more unstoppable. Every new video gets shared across WhatsApp status updates, Instagram stories, TikTok reposts, and Twitter threads. His content doesn't just go viral, it becomes a cultural phenomenon that sparks conversations, debates, and reactions that generate even more views and subscribers. This 2 million subscriber milestone represents more than just numbers on a screen. It's a complete shift in the Nollywood landscape that has established actors nervously checking their own social media metrics. Maurice has proven that in today's digital age, you don't need to wait for movie producers to greenlight your project or for cinema owners to screen your films. You can build your own audience, create your own content, and generate your own income stream that's more consistent than Nippolite. The achievement serves as a wake-up call for other Nollywood stars who are still treating social media like an afterthought rather than the powerful business tool it has become. While they are busy attending red carpet events and hoping for their next big movie role, Maurice has quietly built a digital empire that generates income 24/7, reaches audiences across multiple continents, and provides him with creative freedom that traditional Nollywood structures could never offer. As we wait for the promised, full evidence about that mysterious in-law comment and Maurice's telling reaction, one thing is crystal clear: Maurice Sam has positioned himself as a force to be reckoned with in the entertainment industry. Whether he's making us laugh with his content, keeping us guessing about his personal life, or inspiring us with his business acumen, he's mastered the art of staying relevant in an industry where careers can disappear faster than ice cream on a hot Lagos afternoon. So, what do you think about Maurice's strategy? Are you team give others the spotlight, or team build your own empire and roll it? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, hit that like button if this story kept you hooked, and don't forget to subscribe because trust me, when that full evidence drops, you'll want to be among the first to know.